December the 8th, I think it is. Yes. Yeah, December the 8th. Welcome, everybody. So, what's new? Well, the news is that we got the news that the book 3 should be in Denver. It's not that it's getting here right away then, because then it's getting to a warehouse, paperwork, blah, 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 blah. But if it would be in Denver, that would be great news. So stay tuned for that. We will email the stores as soon as possible, as soon as we have it in. But it can take 1 or 2 days or 3. You never know. But close. So that's good news. Let me see the comments. See if I can see. Oh, wait, the sound is still on. I was listening to something. That's gone now. Hi, Sir Stempelot. No sound again? I think there's sound. Is there sound, Mark? No sound? I see hi, Els. Hello, no sound again. No, I think... No, everybody says hello. So, I hope there's sound. Is there sound? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, okay. Thumbs up for the sound. Okay. You scared me, Sir Stemplots. There. No. And of course, it never, it's not a guarantee that it stays this way. But for now, I think we're good. I have sound. Okay, thank you, Belinda. So, the books, almost there. Then I want to mention that you can still apply for brand ambassador for the line from Josette and Sonia and Diane. So don't forget to do that if you're interested. And Josette is kind of coordinating that. Look at the people that apply. So that is exciting. And then what I want to do today. Actually, I've been super busy, I have to say. Busy. Things happening that, just time flies. Time flies. So, on Monday, Joseph was here. And Joseph gave his ornaments with the ribbons. And I said, I need to do that because I have ribbon at home. He gave his ornaments with the ribbons to the girls in the warehouse. So that was cool. And they looked very nice. And I thought, okay, I need to do that in a live as well. I don't know if Joseph is here because he is back to a normal schedule because he had a night shift all the time. So if he's here, Joseph, I'm going to do your ribbon technique. And and I have some boxes. I had some poinsettias from Anita that I thought, they need to go on the box as well. Because I have all those beautiful samples here in the warehouse. And sometimes that I take stuff from cards and reuse it. Lots of fun things to work with. I even have a pine cone here, a glittery pine cone, because that was an idea. I don't know if that's going to work, but I have a glittery pine cone that I spray glue, they glue on, and then sprinkled glitter over it. And I did that last year somewhere, and I found it again. So, Mark, let's turn the camera around and let's get started. And I see a lot of people. Hi, Mirka from Prague. Oh, I so want to go there one day. Time is going at work. I know, Michelle. And at 3 o'clock my time, which is 5 o'clock Florida time, I will be at Michelle's store live. Yes, good luck. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can hear again. Okay. I think it was you this time, maybe, but I don't know. It works. So, and I see a lot of people coming in. So what I have here, I have, hi Marga, tape. I have some boxes so this one already, of course, that's with the new stencil from Ilse and Charlene. I have one splattered. And then I want to do a shaker one. Did I do that already? I don't know. I don't think so. But I want to do a shaker one, and that's all prepared, so that should be easy. And my double-sided tape, I cut that already, so that can go aside. So first of all, ribbon. So that is what Joseph did. And I buy ribbons, and here they have those big rolls of ribbon. And then you buy that, and then you don't use it. Because here they make those really beautiful bows, and they put them in the Christmas tree. That's why I have that ribbon. But it's just sitting. And then I thought, when I saw that from Joseph, I said, well, I know for sure I have ribbon. So what happens now? Where am I? You see, this is it's big rolls of ribbon. How much is on there? 9 meter. So beautiful ribbon, and I'm still going to use a little piece. So I will have this ribbon for 10 years probably. but still, it's fun. So what am I going to do? So you don't want to die cut this as is, because then it will definitely not work. So I am going to put it on tape on the back, and this happens to be, and this has a wire in the back, so that if you make ribbons, that it actually stay like that. But I know, Anja, the pizza box is probably going to be an all-time favorite, because there are so many fun things you can do with the pizza box. And these are kind of going to be a little bit of a gift box, I think. And of course, you've all seen my gnomes, the gnomes one, this one, with the ornaments in it. So that's a cool one. So this one, you see this tape happens to be, so the 64 millimeters happens to be exactly the same size as the ribbon. So what I'm doing, I'm putting the tape on the back here. I'm going to do this with both. I know, yeah, I know. The gift box is fantastic, Anita. Did you see I have your, oh wait, I'll just cut. I have your poinsettias here as well. I got those from a tag. Okay, so that's on there. I'm going to do the same with this one. And I'm going to show you, because I did a lot of like different fabrics or wool, or because there's so much possible. And you see, for the people that see this for the first time, stretch this, so you can basically stretch it with your thumb. That's most of the time how I do it. So you hold this back with your fingers, and then there we go. Yeah, there we go. And this is nice ribbon. I see that's really nice. It's a glitter, sparkly. Hi, Ellen. Nice to see you here as well. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, Dorothy, it's really nice. It is really nice. So then I am going to, I can put it on cardstock first. So this is a thin cardstock. And you know, oh, I need to kind of rub it that it's flat. This is a thin, kind of a more flimsy cardstock, but it needs to have a backing. That just works better. So I'm going to do this. Kind of hold it here. You see, and of course you save this, because that will make really nice stencils. And then I'm going to stick this here, and I'm going to do the same with this one. You see, and then you have your stuff to work with. Hello, Stini, Antoinette, Kim. I love it. Yeah, I know. And I probably have that for a few years already. But it's just, you know how nice it looks together already. I'm just going to trim this off, because that's sticky. And it's easy when you just trim a tiny bit of the paper as well. So this one is wired. So the thing you need to watch is when you die cut this, that you take the wire part off, but you just cut a piece without the wire. You can also trim that wire off easily if you want to kind of make sure that you don't cut it, because that's here on the side, it's the wire. So you can just trim this off to be sure that you don't put that wire through your die cutting machine. And if you have that wire on there while you die cut, it will probably not die cut that well, because the wire is thicker than your die. So I kind of like to trim it off. That's what I did with the other part as well. So just trim this off, because there's metal in there. So that metal is the, you know, that gives height. And because of that height, it's higher than your die. Hi, Jackie. So let's do it with this as well, so I cannot make mistakes. And of course, a plait is always with the holder. You can kind of find your pattern, what you like. And I might waste a little bit because I want to find a nice pattern, but that's fine. And then I can, you know, there's so much on that roll. I will never use that. We have a roll of paper going through our family. Well, it's actually at my sister's place in the Netherlands, that I bought, like a paper, like a wrapping roll for a store. That takes so long. And kind of, it's almost like a joke now in the family, because that paper shows up all the time. It takes forever. Oh, you could pull the wires out beforehand. Pull them out. Oh, is that true? You see, I didn't know that. Go try. Wait, let's try a little piece. I did not know that. So you can pull the wires out. Okay. Is that true? Oh, here you go. So if you slide this a little bit. Ah, you see? Who was that? The wire is out. Who said that? Deb. Thank you, Deb. I had no idea. Why did you... So you must know because you did this before. Why did you do that? I used to pull the wire out too. No idea. You see, so I learned something. Magda, my niece is here. Hello, Magda. Gezellig. Magda Blonk is my niece in the Netherlands. So, yeah, I had no idea. Well, we're ready to go now. So, what I'm going to do, and I did it already as well, but I just want to show you. So, you see with this one, I am going to kind of find a pattern that I think I like. I can do the holly at the bottom here. Oh, I like that, you see, here. So you can basically see it a little bit. So then you tape it. You can do it with washi tape or a piece of regular tape. Just to hold it in place a bit. My Summer is here as well. So you see, and then I'm going to run it through the die cutting machine. And it will cut really nicely because I have that paper on the back. So it is, and that's going to be a nice one. So I'm just going to back and forward a few times just to be sure that it cuts. And as I told you before, when you cut fabric, sometimes you see, but this went through nice. Sometimes the threads from the, yeah, I have a few that got stuck. But super easy because we're only talking a few threads, but then you just follow it with your scissor. Here you see, because I don't even need to cut basically, because you just kind of, you see, there we go, and here's another one. You see that's kind of stuck, but that's super easy. Look at that. That's a fancy Christmas dress. And then I need to do the head, and I think in this case I also cut some burlap already, so I could do a burlap head, but I think I want a festive one. I could also do a glittery one. Maybe I'll do a glitter one as well, but let's see. Hey Annette, there we go. I actually, when you buy plants here, when you buy a plant for in your house, it comes with stuff. They put ribbons on it, and so I had but it was with fall, so the colors didn't match anymore for now. But there was like tulle, there was ribbon, there was kind of a felty stuff as well. So there was so much that I need to do the head. That I had like 3 different kinds of fabric things that I could use for the head to cut kind of to cut things. Do I like that berry there? Let me see, maybe a little bit. And I like this part, just fiddling, and that's nice with the berries there. Yeah, I think that's going to be a nice hat. Thanks, Alice. Yeah, but here we have, and Annette says she has tons of ribbons. We have a lot of here people use this for they have those big wreaths that they make, and so there's lots and lots of beautiful ribbon here. There we go. I know I was teaching in a store at one point, and they made those those super big. What is the other event? So for Christmas, but there's other events that they make. I think championships or whatever that they make wreath here for everything. I think. So that's the dots there. I think I'd better use my small scissor for this. That's, and then here's the head. Let's see. You see, that's also, so I don't know if you can see it because here you see, so it's loose, so it's really hanging by one thread there. So that's why you basically follow that pattern a bit, and then you know wherever it's stuck, you just there we go. Here it's hard to see, but there we go. Lift it up. So it's super easy kind of to follow. Oh, and by the way, Annette is here. So Annette will, we have a lot of guests in the month of December. Annette will be here on Friday, so you're in for a treat. Then Monday I will be here. And then Wednesday it will be Rihanna. So, and Lisanne is coming and Marga is coming. And so we got guest designers a lot. Okay, so that is the costume. And I did the same. Oh, I need to do arms as well, of course. Did I do that? No, I did not prepare it yet. So I need to do the arms. And I made shoes out of leather stuff, which is cool as well. Yeah, the gnomes are back in stock. Yeah, that's correct. And this one I'm just going to random because I have no idea how that will turn out. But I'm just going to put it on here, cut it and run it through. So I have the different arms. There we go. And I'm not going to choose arms because I'm just going to cut them both and then see what we're going to do. Okay. So you hear me going back and forward like twice, just to be sure. It also depends on the paper you're using, on the fabric, because some fabric is more sturdy. But you can always see on the back when it's kind of, when it went through. So here we go. This one is almost out. Berries on the sleeves. One more thread here. Ah, is that festive? Is that festive? So much fun. I know, Lisa, exactly. You love Annette's work. Now, Annette, I'm going to spill a little bit of a bean. We are working on something with Annette for next year in Colorado. Nothing official yet, but we're working on some things. Together with Terry as well. Terry is helping us out. So, yeah, so we hope to have news soon. Was I too soon, Annette, with saying that? I bought them in a small town on the west coast of Mexico. I found a fabric store. Oh, nice, Val. Yeah. Fabric, ribbon. Yeah, so so we're trying to work something out. So as soon as we have I know, planning and plotting. Yeah, we were going back and forward this morning, but yeah. So Colorado, it is. There will be something fun. Yes, that is a nice secret. I hope before the end of the year, we hope to have it kind of sorted out. But as soon as we have, we will inform you. But if you're interested in something Elizabeth Craft Designs in Colorado with Annette and myself and Terry, maybe more. Yeah, block kind of the end of May for you. Block the end of May. Okay, so I think that will be fun here. So I do have a face ready already. You know I do that, how I do that. I might if I do another one. Then I actually have a kind of fake leather shoes here in the different ones. And how I did that. And I know I bought that in Canada somewhere. So that fake leather. And I also put that on... where do I have that? No idea. But I had fake leather and I put that on tape and cardstock as well. I know I took it from home, but now it's here, and that's not all. Yeah, found it. Yay! I have two colors actually. Two colors, you see? So kind of a fake leather, and it has also tape on the back. And then I also put it on the thin cardstock and run it through. You see? So here you have, because I did them first not without the... I don't have those here. I cut them first not without the tape and the paper on the back. And then it went a little bit fluffy. So this one... because it's fake stuff, and it has kind of a fabricy... Wait, I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to lift it up to you so you can see it. You see, so it's kind of fabric on the back, but it is a kind of a fake leather kind of look. And I die cut that, so that's what these are. But I did put it on the thin cardstock as well. So I did the same as what I did with the... because of course you don't want to cut it like that because... you want to make it more sturdy. So what I did with that as well, I did the same as with the ribbon. I put it on the cardstock and then you trim it out and then you can die cut it. I know, yeah. Let's come. I don't know exactly how many people we are going to accommodate. But You might know that Annette did a retreat for several years with a friend, and now we're talking to do that here. But yeah, so you see, so that's how I cut the shoes. What event where? Yeah, it's going to be something, but we're organizing at the moment. It's going to be end of May, if it all works out, end of May in Colorado somewhere. So that's and Annette will come here. And if everything works out, maybe even Esther will come, but we don't know yet because it's all in process. Okay, so I'm going to put this one together. What I did as well, because of course I made that beard with the with this one in the wool, but I thought, why don't I have real piggy tails as well in wool? So I had more wool than I thought I had. So I have this one. And this is not, it's all from making dolls in, in the Netherlands we have those flower dolls, that kind of stuff. And this is not the real, so I had real wool, this is real wool, this is fake wool, I think, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, if you're interested, so we're planning, we're doing our best to get it all sorted out. But if we do it, we want it to be good. Okay, so this one, again, I'm going to put a little piece, but in this case, I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on there. That would be fun. That would be fun. And maybe, maybe at one point we do something in the Netherlands as well. I don't know. Maybe Annette, do you want to go to the Netherlands? Maybe we can do that as well. Now I'm making her crazy. No. No. So we need to kind of start somewhere. So, yeah, so this is kind of an idea. Colorado is absolutely beautiful. That is, and the retreat we're looking at is absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah. So now if it's going to work out, it's going to be fabulous. Oh, Annette, yes, the Netherlands. Oh, it's going to be busy. Yeah, the Netherlands has great locations. Like we have those little castles. I know there were retreats in little castles as well. Okay, so what I do here, and again, cardstock. Do you have a wool? No, Femke, not. I only have this one. I actually looked at it, but otherwise it's really red. The UK, oh Jackie, you can hop over to the Netherlands. That's easy. Yeah, Angelique, we're first going to do this one. And then, oh, Terry knows it. Yeah, Terry actually, Terry is a travel agent as well. So if you have any questions, you can actually approach her as well. So she is that's why she is involved in this, because if I would organize it, I would disappoint you. I would disappoint you. So what I'm doing with this one, I'm kind of pulling it out a bit, because otherwise it's too thick. And then I can get more ponytails out of that. I know, the Netherlands is wonderful. There's absolutely, and I'm pretty sure, because we tried something already at one point, but it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of, it's not my thing. The organization part is not my thing, let's say that. And then of course, if we want to do the Netherlands, then we want to have Ilse and Charlene involved as well. And so that is, yeah, that's a lot of organization as well, because they have a job and a family, and yeah, Canada is an option. Yeah, we can go anywhere, eh? It's all fun. Is Michelle? I'm pretty sure Michelle would have said Florida already. I know, to Rotterdam. Yeah, I know. So just kind of pull it out, and then I push this down. And now it looks thick, but especially this one, and it probably has to do with synthetic. If you look at this now, you really can see kind of volume there. And what I did, if I run this through already, you will see it flattens already. And then I'm in for Colorado and the Netherlands. Carol, hey, let's first get this organized, and then my goodies. If it's a success and we have enough people, because where we're looking at, we actually have they have several buildings, and we would like to have one building for only us. So that's kind of why we are figuring out. It's a lot of figuring out. Oh, Val, exactly. Yeah, go together. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, it's travel. Well, the only thing that keeps us from traveling now is Kenmore. That's actually a great location. Karen, they have that. So Kenmore is Canada, where Josette lives. And in Kenmore we have, you know that big retreat. If you take the old highway 1, Karen, you get past that. There's a really nice retreat there. So there's, yeah. So that could be. There's lots and lots of possibilities. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you pack up your minivan, Summer. You open a can of worms. I know. Yeah, but I'm just saying it's going to be Colorado first. And when we kind of sort that all out and it all works, then we can look at other things as well. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. But, you know, it will be... Florida 2022 in the Netherlands could be fun to add as a field trip. Okay. Hi, Joseph. There is Joseph. You see, Joseph, I'm cutting a ribbon here. And then we started to talk about retreats, and then like it all went down from there. So of course, when you do this, you die cut in the direction of the wall. So don't die cut it that way. You die cut it in the direction of the wall. You see? So I'm going to do that. If my memories were decades ago, I was on. Oh, Delft. Yeah. Delft is really nice as well. What did you say? Made sure I got off the correct stop and I pay. Oh, that is nice, Mercedes. That is nice. There are some really nice Dutch people. There's nice people everywhere. There's nice people everywhere. And as long as we all do nice to each other, it's all going to be okay. Okay, so with this as well, I'm going back and forward. I have the idea that I talk more than I do, but you know. So this one is not through completely, so I'm just going to add a piece of paper to that, so it gets a little bit more pressure, and then it should be fine. Let me see. And again, I might do the same, kind of help it a little bit. I'm just going back and forward a few times. Let's see what we have now. And basically if you, oh yeah, now it's through, yeah. So basically if you look on the back side and you can kind of see the cut lines, then we should be fine. We should be fine. Oh, the gas, yeah. The gas is everywhere, it's the same. Don't think it's just in the US. Like in the Netherlands, it's way more expensive than in the US. We still can't complain here. We still can't complain. I know when you're used to cheap, it's you know, it's you hope it's going to be cheap forever. But compared to the Netherlands, it's cheap here. It is cheap. But of course, you know, we just need to go with the flow. It's you know, COVID has influence on everything. Everything. Because you can imagine if the gas goes up, what the transportation costs will do again. That's just how it is. Okay, so I have two. That's that. So now I'm going to put together. I did bring a little piece of twine. Let's see if I have a nice color in here. Green, light green. No, that's going to be this. Now, no, I think for this one, because it has gold there, I think I have gold paper. Then I'm going to cut the ribbons out of gold paper. If I have it here. Oh, yeah, I do. I have it from a circle left over from the I only need it from the art journal line, from the snow globe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Antoinette. But again, it's the same everywhere. I think everywhere in the world we pay more for gas now. But sometimes, if you just focus on your own country, you think, oh wow, it goes up. But if you look around, and of course I am connected to the Netherlands, so I am kind of following that as well. It is going up a lot as well. Okay, so here I have my little bows. And of course I have the arms here. These are also arms that I could use, but I'm just going to stick with that. That's okay, so now I can start putting it together. Oh, is it $8.60 per gallon? There you go, Angelique. Rub it in, that's what I mean. Thank you for that information, because that's honestly how it is. That's honestly how it is. Now I have to say as well, here of course the distances are way further, so that's why you kind of spend more money on gas as well, because you need to kind of drive much further. Okay, so let's see. So that's a piece of release sheet that is not sticky. The bows. And I think in this case I'm just going to put the hands like this. Kind of, I can give something else in her hand later. How cool and festive is that? And of course, if you make things like this, like large, double-sided, that one is a really fun one for the tree as well. It's 160 in Hiram, BC. Oh, Canada as well. Yeah, it's it's the same. It's 8.60 per gallon. I know, Mercedes. Mercedes. Yeah, it is. Oh, really, Deb? That's interesting. New cousin-in-law is a World War II baby. Oh, that is interesting. I found a once from a store in on Vancouver Island. She found out when her dad passed that she had a half sister in Germany, and I actually helped her find her. Yeah, which is fun. Oh my! Oh no! Got it open. How much liter is a gallon? Angelique, how much liter is a gallon? Is it 2 point something or something? I don't know exactly. Let's see. How much liter is a gallon? I know Angelique is now typing it in. She will come back and tell us. So let's see. Pigtails first. And of course you can do the pigtails both sides, but I'm going to do it this way. So I'm just 4 liters to the gallon. Okay, thank you. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here. Yeah, going up, Val. That's what I mean. It's going up everywhere. It is. You kind of need to go with the flow. Make the best of it. That's what it is. Or stay home and craft. Gastronomic prices. That's a good one. There we go. Slide it in a bit. And I don't know who I saw it from first, but somebody did white dots in the eyes. I kind of like that idea. So I'm going to do this as well. Yeah, 4.5 liters to the gallon. Yeah. So just a little dots of. Oh, way too much else. Oh, I messed that one up, you see. Oh, that as well. Oh, gone. Where's my black? You see, I should do that up front. Those are the things I should do up front. Luckily, there's always go back to black. Better not mess that one up. And then I will try a little dots. I think for this one, it's probably better to do the thinner gel pen, because I use the 10 now. Oh, I can leave a little bit of white there. It kind of leaves a little. I have a tiny white line there now, which is nice. So I leave that. Yeah, so gas prices keeps us busy. That is for sure. Okay, then I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. Oh, no, else. Wrong. You see, talking, and I have this one in the golds. So that's just the gold paper. And this one I sanded slightly. I don't know why I did that, but apparently I did. So it's going to be gold. Or, wait, I also have a burlap one. Oh, that's kind of more fun now for this one. Going to do burlap. So that's a burlap one I die cut. Going to do that one. And then it's going on top of the, you see, I was going to do it wrong. So just add a little bit of glue to this. And this does not have double-sided adhesive on the back, because I already cut through burlap, double-sided adhesive and paper. So if I'm going to add another layer of tape, it's probably going to be too thick. Just need to line it up a bit better. Sorry. Hello, Marianne. I know, Yona, almost, eh? Was it you that did the white spots in the eye, Yona? Did I see that from you? But you can see I was distracted, so I did not watch. I know, forgot the color. Almost, almost, almost. It's actually getting colder here. It is colder already. We don't have the snow, but it's definitely colder. Okay, the nose, and let me see if I have a nose with double-sided adhesive on the back of no knots. Not knots. So I'm going to dip that in the glue a little bit. Yeah, so we're waiting. I thought, did it say that with Friday we can have some snow? I think there was some snow on the way. What a festive. So then, since I have the burlap there, I'm going to also do a burlap pom-pom. Love it. We're still discussing, so can we all agree that probably the gas price in the Netherlands is higher than in Canada and the US? That's for sure. I don't know about the UK. But I'm pretty sure I am right with that it's more expensive in the US or in the Netherlands than in the US. Oh, how much fun is this? I can do this all day, making those. That's so much fun. Okay. And if you want to have this down, you can kind of glue it down, of course. So I'm just going to put these hands here. Okay, so just a little bit of glue at the top there. Oh, you have the Kids Choice glue? Yeah. I just like it because it's, you know, it's a little bit heavier, which makes it easier. And of course, we use it for all the florals as well. Just line this up here. And you see with this one, I just dip it in on the side here. And that little piece is going to hide underneath here. That one. There we go. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of glue underneath here because the ponytails, depending on how you place them, but these are kind of coming up too much. So I'm just going to add a tiny tip here and hold this for a second. So it's not completely down, but it is kind of down on the dress. That's a pretty nice dress, I have to say. Okay, so those arms I'm going to use for another one. Then, oh, the hands. I do have hands here. Oh, these are a little bit darker. No, that's fine. So this one goes here. So again with this one. I see it's still going. I kind of sparked. We went, let's go back to the retreat. That's much more fun than the gas prices. That's way more fun than the gas prices. Oh, is that correct? Yeah. So end of May next year. We're aiming for a retreat at the end of May next year. And if you come by car or by air. Here we go. Ah, so fun. And now her leather shoes. I know, Janice, we need to go back. Change the subject. I think I like those. Let's see. Ah, that's cute as well. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Joseph, yeah. Didn't I tell you Monday? Yeah, we're aiming for somewhere in Colorado, Joseph. Somewhere in Colorado. So this one or this one. Oh, I like those as well. Or this one. Let's see. Oh, they're all nice. I'll do that one. That's fine. Oh, I'm booked in Canmore for the end of May. So plans may. Oh. You know, that's why Annette says, can we at least say it before the end of the year? So that's why we are working on getting it together, because I know I don't plan that far ahead, I have to say, but for things like that we need to. So working on it. So I think Terry needs to bug me a bit more. She needs to bug me a bit more. No, I actually checked. So we're actually, I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. I know, your ribbon. Get your ribbon now. This is actually fun. Okay, that is that. And then the other one I will do later because otherwise it's going to be too late. Because, let's see, you see I have that one as well. I have that one as well. But I want to make that shaker because I want to have this one on a shaker in Holland, Michigan. So we can also do that. You know, I'll tell you, we actually have, it's not there, but it's actually a Nederland, exactly as you write Netherlands. There is a Nederland in Colorado here, not that far away. It's only like 45 minutes or maybe half an hour, I don't know. So there is Nederlands in Colorado, not too far from me. So I did have this or this. The green, because I forgot my big shaker thing. What do I have there? That is blue. That's not good. But this either one of these. Okay, so I have my thing here. And you know what I wanted to do with the poinsettia? I'll show you. And I can actually do that 1, 2, 3. Look at that. I'm going to glue that on there. Otherwise I forget. Isn't it pretty? So black, so the stencil from Ilse and Charlene. Poinsettias Flowers Florals 12. Created by Anita. Soft finish cardstock and distress. And then black stencil paste with white splatters of paint. And how beautiful is it? You see there, I took it off from somewhere. That's how I do it. Yeah. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't it a stunning gift box? I have to say. So thanks, Anita. I also had this one, by the way. This one will also be really nice on a pizza box. I know. You see, there's so many possibilities. Like the shutter on here will be great. Did you see the shutter from Joseph with the Grinch? That was cool with Joseph. Yeah, you see, so that's how we roll here. Okay, so that one. So what I have here, I need to put the box together, but I'm first going to make the shaker. So I have 2 pieces of acetate. What I did already, I added the double-sided tape here. And I did it here, so because if you do it on the window, it might stick out inside. So you don't want to have that. So take that off. Then I'm going to put one of the acetates there. On here. With shakers I always need to think, because else don't mess it up. But press that down. Then I have the foam tape, and you know I have it like this. And normally I cut, but the ruler I had here is so crooked because I cut into it too much. So in this case I just cut the strips. So I put a double-sided tape on the release sheet. Yeah, you see, and then I cut it like that. So I did 2 strips already. Yeah. Oh, it's just like down the road from me in Cambridge, Ontario, in Scotland, Ontario. Oh yeah, yeah, it comes back everywhere. It comes back everywhere. So now I'm going to add that foam tape close to the edge here. You see, so I did little strips. And I did 2 because then I know. There we go. London, Ontario. Yeah, London, Ontario. That's true. Actually, Joep went there. I might have mentioned that before, Angelique. Joep went there a lot when we lived in Canada because London, Ontario, you have a lot of Dutch greenhouses, or Canadian, but run by Dutch people or Dutch Canadians, I don't know. And I think in London, Ontario, you also have the ketchup, the Heinz. Heinz, because that's where the tomatoes from the Dutch growers then go to make ketchup. pretty sure that was the case. Oh, wait, let's do this. Up here. There we go. Lelystad, the feet. No, no, the feet. That's a no, I think. But maybe there's a nice. There's no really nice old castle in Lelystad, the feet. There is a concrete shopping center. No, but there might be nice retreat areas. I don't know, but no. I think you need to escape Lelystad. No, that's so long ago that I was there. I can't even know how it is anymore. Okay, so now, I think I'm going to stick with the gold or the green, because the green is not the same green, and the gold is good. I'm going to do gold. I know. Sorry about that, David. Yeah. So there is a smaller Netherlands than the land. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's very so. There is a. I've been there. There is. Oh, the shaker material for. There is a carousel. I think is that correct? A carousel and a train. There's a train. Part of a train that you can have lunch or eat something. The only ketchup in the world to eat. That's the one. Oh, you mean the one from Ontario? The Heinz? Heinz. I can say that here. If I do TV, I cannot say anything like that. Maybe they sue me here as well. I have no idea. I think I'm good. I don't know if I did a shaker. Did I do a shaker pizza box before? I know I wanted to. Paris, Ontario, population 12. Oh, okay. No, Netherlands that I'm talking about here doesn't have 12,000 people. I would be very surprised if it would have 12,000 people living there. I don't think so. But it's been a while. It's been a while. But maybe we could even, I don't know how to organize that, but maybe we could even visit Netherlands when we do our retreat in Colorado. Is it my first pizza box? Yeah, I know I had, but you know that's me. I kind of always have plans, and then it changes. So, or I just don't have the time. So if this is my, yeah, Scotland, Ontario is rural village. Yeah. So this. Yes, that could be a Halloween one. Did I do a Halloween one? That could be a Halloween. I think I did. I think I did a Halloween shaker one. That is correct. And then I bought those candies. At the end I found the candies and I put those in there. I think you're correct. So that one is sitting at home in my storage unit there, like in the wooden thing I have. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. You see those pizza boxes, I would be very surprised if I ever make a mistake with that one, because I've made so many by now. That's almost, I can almost do it blindfolded. Yeah, I think I did a Halloween shaker one. Yeah, shaker pizza box. I think that's correct. But how cool is this? This is going to be really nice. So fold this and this. And by the way, fantastic day by day and journal your December already. You see, if I would really finish off dicey, I would like make a cover of here, but that's not necessary. Like the December day by day and the journal your December. I said to the team this morning from Journal Your December, to the design team, I said, I think I'm just going to pick your brains and just copy what you already created. So, and that's of course, that's free for you as well. Eh? The design team gives you ideas. So if you think, wow, that looks really cool, just use it in your December daily or December day by day or your or your journal, because my goodies, how many fun things did I see already from everybody. I love the one that Tracy did this morning, Tracy Benton, with the cookies. She used the tools, the kitchen tools from the planner collection. I thought, oh, that's such a cool idea. Loved it. Loved it. Okay, where are we? Thank you, Karen. Yeah, Shaker Pizza. Oh, do we have a hashtag for December day by day pages when we post? Can you put it on the page, Yona, and then hashtag Esther in there, that she sees it? Because I am bad in that, but that's actually a great idea. So a hashtag, yeah. If you can put it online, that I don't forget. Thank you, Ruli. This is cool. You see, that is cool. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. That is so cool. Am I going to put it in center, or no? I'm going to put it on the side. Maybe I make little gifts later and put those on the side here. But oh, I have one gift. Wait. I have one gift. And now this would actually be nice if I had, made it a little bit nicer on the back. But that's fine. I can still do something on the back if I want to. Thank you, Michelle. It's fun, eh? It's fun, and it's fun to do. It's fun to do. Oh, there's a piece of tape in here. Oops. Just going to put it here and then press it on like that. Make sure it's tight. How much fun. The pizza boxes never disappoints. And the gnomes never disappoint. I actually have a little gift here from the train. So I can put it here already. You see? Kind of pops out there. That's fun. That's fun. You have the pizza. Of course. Of course, Michelle. You have gnomes as well, or not? You have the gnomes as well. Okay, Karen, I use them a lot for storage. A lot for storage parts. Because that's kind of how it started with Esther. But for a gift box, of course, it's fantastic. Because the Ritter Sport fits exactly in here. Of course you can put candies in there, but the Ritter Sport block fits perfectly in here. Well, I think that is fun. Look at that. Look at that. You see, and that one. I like it. I like it. I really, really like it. We sing that with the grandkids every now and then. Okay, and so you see, and of course, so now I have lots of stuff to make more. Always have gnomes. Some are drunk. Is that true? I believe you, Michelle. I believe you. Okay, so I think, 5 more minutes. So I'm going to leave it like this. But think, you know what I would like you to think? Let's turn the camera around, Mark. Then I can talk to them again. Hi. Here I am again. What I would like you to think is look in your craft room what you have. Because as Annette said, I have tons of ribbon. You probably have fabric. I bought those little packages with fabric. I know I have a real one. Where did I leave that one? Oh, it's in Canada. It's in Canada. And that one is really nice. So there's so much nice little piece of fabric. If you go to a quilt store, they have those pre-cut packages of small pieces of fabric, and then you have a ton of different fabrics there. So get one of those packages. There is a beautiful store in Calgary that I visited, and I could not, so many choices. So felt, burlap, the fake leather, linen. There's so many things that you can use. So look around in your craft room or go to a nice store and buy some fun stuff. Or with that big rolls of ribbon, share it with friends. Share it with friends, because I have, this roll will, take me forever. I will take it to that retreat if it's happening end of May in Colorado. And I will share it with you for the people that are coming. So don't forget to apply for the brand ambassador. Don't forget to apply to like, comment, and share for the $50 gift certificates. And I will be back in 2 hours at Michelle's store. Michelle, wait. I need everything scrapbook and stamps. Do I say this correct? I think she changed her name a bit. And then I was off and I never got back to the good name. But I think it's everything scrapbook and stamps. But it's mostly, she has a ton of mixed media as well. So that's why I'm confused all the time. But I will be there, and I know you can find me. I will post about it as well. So thank you. And Friday, don't forget, Annette will be here. And then on Monday, I will be back. Next Wednesday, Rihanna will be here. I know that. And that's how far I can think ahead. That's about it. And end of May then as well. So thank you all. And I'll see you again on Monday. Bye-bye.